598 pedestrians have lost their lives between 2007 and 2012 as a result of fatal traffic accidents in Jamaica. To most of us, these are just figures, nameless and faceless persons meeting an unfortunate end. To Fayne Walker, one of these persons was a friend, a mother, a breadwinner. Live at 7 investigates what happens to families of victims of these types of fatal road accidents. Is there justice for them? Are they compensated in any way for their loss? And how do they know about what rights there are?
Joan was a happy person. She has a lot of challenges in her life, but you wouldn't know by looking at her. She's always willing to go that extra mile for you. It doesn't matter who you are. Once you ask Joan to do something, consider it done. She was dependable.
Joanne Gooden was a victim of a tragic road accident along the General Marcus Garvey Drive area, the section leaving the Portmore Toll Road across from the old zinc factory. In July 2010, Jamaicans were horrified to hear of the death of Karen Barnes. In that incident, she was hit by a car, then run over by a truck. And less than 6 months later, in December, another tragedy along the same general area. It was June.
She had a lot of dreams, some that we were still looking to get fulfilled. She being married. That was a biggie.
Fayne recalls how she felt when she heard the news.
Devastated, to say the least, because I spoke with Joan the night before, and we spoke way past 12 o'clock, and we were talking, and so I just couldn't believe it. That was just the last thing I expected to hear.
Joan died leaving behind 2 children, a daughter and a son. Her daughter has a mental disability, and her son is now in therapy as a result of the accident. Joan was also the caregiver of her elderly mother and a nephew. Now that she is gone, what happens next? What justice is there for her children? Fayne has taken responsibility for the children. She confirms that the children have received the Widows and Orphans benefit from the NIS. But that is it. Live at 7 wanted to know if there is any justice for the family. Was the driver charged? Is the government indirectly responsible because of the poor facilities for pedestrians along the roadway?
The officer in charge did not notify us about him being charged or about any court hearings or anything. What we have been trying to do for the longest while is to get the coroner's report. To date, haven't gotten it. Every time I call, the officer said it's not ready, and it's a long list, and so we can't even get that to proceed.
A coroner's report generally records the date, place, and cause of a person's death. It also notes whether an autopsy was performed. The Hunts Bay Police says they are awaiting a report from the Accident Reconstruction Unit to complete the file. There was a similar case in 2004 when first-form Merle Grove student Shakara Harris was hit while trying to cross the busy Kingston Spring Road just in front of the school. A year before the accident, the NWA had removed a pedestrian crossing from in front of the school after the widening of the roadway. Shakara's family did not want to revisit the horrible memories of the past, but Merle Grove principal still recalls the pain the school family experienced.
It was very traumatic for the entire Merle Grove population, students, teachers, parents. As a matter of fact, I think it was very traumatic for the whole island.
In that case, the family did receive a settlement from the insurance company of the driver just over a year after the accident. What are the friends of the late Joanne Gooden seeking?
Well, the children have a lot of living to do, so we are really hoping that we will get some sort of compensation that will see them through financially.
So while the friends and family of Joanne Gooden wait anxiously for justice, the problem of unsafe roads persists, and Fayne is understandably upset.
have some consideration for pedestrians, for sure, people who use the roadways, because that part of the road, they took it away when they built the toll road. Pedestrians can't use it as well. So I guess if there was more consideration, then we would still have Joan today.
And how does she feel about any long-term solutions for the Marcus Garvey Drive roadway?
Probably hopeless that this is going to happen to so many other persons, or how many more persons it will happen to before, right? I mean, a breadwinner is gone. Children could be suffering had it not been for the good heart of others. Maybe the other person won't be so lucky.